provide loans to our city employees at a lower cost, other financial counseling and other financial programs. Mr. Luro Gonzalez and this lady met. Seems like a good opportunity for the employees. So we have the lady from this company here that will give us a short presentation on the process. So, Mr. Gonzalez, is she available?
Yes, sir. Ms. Rosa Jaramillo is
Rosa Jaramillo.
available.
Okay. So it will be Ms. Rosa Jaramillo giving us a presentation on these small loans.
Okay. Go ahead.
Is that for me? Am I on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to be here this morning. My name is Rose Jaramillo. I work with the CDCB. We are the Community Development Corporation, a nonprofit organization that offers a range of financial product services to assist the individuals in our community achieve financial stability. I will go over, introduce the Community Loan Center program. This program was set up as an alternative to offer the employees an alternative to your predatory lenders, them being your payday loans and your car title loans. Our loans are small. They're between $400 and $1,000. They're not designed to put the employees in debt. They're merely designed to offer your employees a resource should they need it. We offer 12 months to pay back with payments as little as $23 on a weekly basis. The wonderful benefit of our program is that, especially right now with COVID, our process is completely originated online. None of your employees will have to come to our office to sign any documentation, fax or scan anything. Everything is completed online. It's easy payments through payroll deduction. And if any of your employees are seeking financial counseling services, we offer those to them free of charge. Another benefit of our program is that none of your employees will go through a credit history report in order for them to receive the loan. We do not ask for collateral, and there's no prepayment penalty should the employees decide to pay off their loan ahead of time. The employees receive their money within 24 hours after we receive verification that they are employed with you, and payments will be due in accordance to your payroll cycle. Requirements for approval, they're easy. They must be at least 18 years of age, currently be working with you for at least 3 months, a bank checking account because that's where we would deposit the funds, and of course, driver's license, social security, and 4 references. The employee logs on to our portal, our website, which is www.rgbcommunityloancenter.com, and they simply click Apply Now. A little bit of historical data, we've come to find out that at least 30% of the employees apply for a loan. Our peak seasons are back to school, and this specifically March 2020 when the COVID hit us, and it hit us bad, and fall, the students needed to return to school. We heard back from a lot of parents that they took advantage of the program to buy essentials such as computers, workstations, laptops, so it came in handy from that aspect for the employees back to school. Another peak season is winter holidays and of course summer. We're not the loan police. We'll never ask any of your employees what they need the money for. The program is available to your employees as long as they're employed with you. It is a paperless process, but should your HR department or your payroll department need any forms for documentation, they can print them right off their computers. This is our website and our contact information, both for CDCB and the Community Loan Center program. Do you have any questions for me?
Any questions? Anybody? Mr. Juan?
The only question, Mayor, is I know they're trying to help out the employee, but what's the interest rate on this particular loan, ma'am?
The interest rate is 18%, in dollar amount on a $1,000 loan. What the employee would pay would be $120 and a few cents.
So we're looking at as low as $23 a week. So that'll give us $96 a month for a $1,000 loan?
Yes. If you all pay on a monthly basis, that's what it would be. If the employee gets paid on a bi-weekly, it'd be 46. If they get paid on a weekly basis, it would be 23.
Okay.
Depending on the amount that they borrow.
Okay. That's all I have, Mayor.
Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
The next item, Mayor, Commissioners, we have a presentation of departmental reports. Tonight we have the Department of Planning and Zoning, Department of Parks and Recreation, San Juan Memorial Library, and the Department of Sanitation. Every department director should be here, ready, available, should you have any questions on the reports.
For Mr. Roel Garza. You know, in reference to that freeze we had here a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I know that I've been noticing that a lot of brush and tree limbs have been being cut because obviously, they're dead, right? So my question to you, sir, is are you guys able to manage and as far as picking up the brush per quadrant, and are you guys pretty much on schedule?
Yes, sir. Mayor, Commissioners, we are on schedule. We will schedule a neighborhood cleanup this month.
What was that again, sir?
We'll schedule a neighborhood cleanup
Okay,
this month. That way, help the residents, get rid of their debris and trash they have
okay,
in their
good, good.
properties.
And by any chance, do you have a date for that or
We're looking at March the 20th.
20th?
20th. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes. And we'll have 4 locations throughout the city.
So you'll have a location in each quadrant?
Yes, sir.
Great, okay. Good, good, good. All right. I guess my next question, for to that junior league varsity, season that we're planning to look into, where are we at on that, sir?
We've put it out on social media. We've talked to some of the area coaches that we do know. As of right now, we have gotten a few phone calls. It has been a little bit slow. We are looking at different avenues if we need to make some adjustments to it to make it happen. But we're set to start not this weekend, the following.
Now, do you have any teams locked in right now or no?
Not 100% locked in. We've got 4 that are we're pretty much in, but nobody has officially locked in yet.
Okay, good, yeah. Okay. That's all I have. Any questions, gentlemen, for the directors? Go ahead, sir.
For the youth, no. Those are planning to start. I was just given the recommendation by our recreation supervisor, and looking to start at mid-May. So we will start. We got spring break next week, probably around the 1st of April. That's what we're shooting for registration, and then we start. We just been informed that a couple of other cities are also in the startup phase, and they will be doing the same thing, looking at end of May, throughout the summer, to open up programs. So that's what our plan is.
What kind of restrictions would you be putting in reference to the?
As of right now, it would be a limited. The ones that we have spoken about are limited, coming in maybe 2 to a kid, especially for the little ones.
Gotcha.
We have both our locations are fenced in, so we can control them. We would still require masks. We're not putting in the bleachers yet, so they could bring their own, and we'll designate spots to keep everybody, separated. We'll make sure that there's sanitizing equipment available, in the dugouts and stuff if they need it. So we'll keep those in place. We did learn today of a couple of cities that are opening up with very limited restrictions. So it's really our call I think we still want to have certain restrictions just to continue to keep a safe environment. The fencing at Municipal is about halfway done. They were just letting it dry, so we're getting that done. So we can also control the crowd size, things like that. So we do have those in place, and we'll continue to finalize those before we open up.
Okay. All right. Any other questions? No? Good.
Mayor, the only other thing, Public Works, Sanitation, Utility Department, Fire Department, pretty much everybody that was here during that freeze. I know we might have read something on social media that we were not one of the cities that was lucky enough, but we were one of the cities as well that was blessed enough to have had no boil water issues. So we were very fortunate on that. So I want to commend the staff from Sanitation, Utilities, pretty much everybody that was here during those days, sir.
Great, great. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, we can go ahead and move on under.
Yes, under public hearings, Mayor Commissioners, under item A, B, and C, I'd like to maybe take no action on this, as I'd like to explore a little bit further on these three items. Maybe get together with the developers and Mr. Escobar on these three particular items. I need more info on this before we can make a recommendation and make a vote on that. But I'd like to see it with Mr. Escobar first.
Okay, take no action?
Yeah, and for the record, you said under A, B, and C? Okay. So I guess at this time, we'll take no action under public hearings for A, B, and C. Okay? Go ahead, sir. No,
There's no motion,
no,
then there's no action on those items. Once you
Exactly.
call that, that's fine.
Under item D, hold second and final public hearing for the voluntary annexation petition of the proposed Valley Ranch subdivision being a 23.7 acre tract of land out of Lot 6, Block 27, Alamo Land and Sugar Company subdivision as per map recorded in Volume 1, pages 24 through 26, map records, Hidalgo County, Texas, located at the northwest corner of Whole Acres and Cesar Chavez Road, as requested by OC Development LTD. Mr. Escobar?
So this is for the final public hearing for the voluntary annexation, and this is the subdivision. So we did have our two public hearings, which is February 9th and then today, March 9th. After this public hearing, which gives the public the opportunity to, have any comments, we'll have two readings after that. And then they'll also have to sign the service plan as well, and then we'll send letters to all agencies to let them know that the city annexes property.
okay, good. At this time, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up at 6:13 p.m. Is there anyone here for or against? For or against? Is there any questions for Mr. Escobar, members of the commission? No? Okay, okay. With that being said, I'll go ahead and close this at 6:13 p.m. Is there a motion to approve? So moved. Yes. Is there a second? There's been second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you, sir.
The next item, hold second and final public hearing for the voluntary annexation petition of the drainage canal being 5.68 acre tract of land out of Lot 4, 5, and 6, Block 27, Alamo Land and Sugar Company subdivision as per map recorded in Volume 1, pages 24 through 26. Map records, Hidalgo County, Texas, located at the northwest corner, Whole Acres and Cesar Chavez Road, requested by the Hidalgo County Drainage District.
But this is the second public hearing for voluntary annexation. It's submitted by Hidalgo County Drainage District, located on Cesar Chavez and Whole Acres. It's east of Valley Ranch subdivision. This is the second public hearing. The first one was February 9th. Today's March 9th. And then we also have to have the two ordinance readings as well. And then we also have the signed service plan submitted by the property owner. And then we'll send the letters to the agency. So this is part of the city's drainage system. So we wanted to annex that into the city limits.
Okay. This time, I'll go ahead and open this up at 6:14 p.m. Is there anyone here for or against? For or against? Any questions for Mr. Escobar, members of the commission? I'll go ahead and close this at 6:14 p.m. Is there a motion to approve? Is there a second? It's been second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you, sir.
Under discussion and possible action, we have preliminary final plat approval of the Sioux subdivision being a 20-acre tract of land out of Lot 2, Block 39, Alamo Land and Sugar Company subdivision located at the southwest corner of Sioux Road and Retama Street, as requested by Javier Hinojosa Engineering.
This is a preliminary final plat of Sioux Cove subdivision. It's located on the south of Sioux Road and Retama Road. It's north of the Raul Izaguirre Middle School. It's submitted by Riverside Development Services. It's a 102 lot residential subdivision. The city engineer, city staff did review. What they're going to be doing is they're going to extend an 8-inch water line, which is a North Alamo water system. And they're also going to extend a 12-inch sewer line into the subdivision, which is the city. City owns that. They are asking for some variances. They're asking for a 10-foot utility easement, and they're also asking for they're going to be installing the streetlights, fire hydrants. The variances that they're asking for are the side setbacks from 6 to 5, as well as 10 rear setback. Some of the lots are smaller. There's various sizes. There's 45, 50.
What were the setbacks?
For the sides, from 6 to 5, and then the rear 10 10 feet rear setback.
And you said the sewer line, what, 12?
12, yes. It's 12, they're extending to 12, and then they're gonna tie into an 8-inch sewer line.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. Okay, those were my questions.
I think the main things to look at are the lot sizes. But I don't know if they're here today, but what they were saying was that the setbacks are gonna be not just like 20, they're gonna have like 40-foot setbacks. So it's not like, you know, they're gonna be right up front, they're gonna be kind of in the middle of the lot. So you'll see longer lots in the subdivision. So the Planning and Zoning Commission did approve the variances as well.
Yeah, 5-0. Okay. Any questions for Mr. Escobar? No? If not, is there a motion approved? Is there a second? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you, sir.
The next item is consider recommendation of election judges for the upcoming city municipal election for place 1, 2, and 3 to be held on May the 1st, 2021 to Hidalgo County Elections Department. Ms. Cavazos.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners. As at one of our previous city commission meetings, the Hidalgo County Elections Department responded that they're willing to work with the city of San Juan with the recommendation of judges for the upcoming May 1st, 2021 general election for place 1, 2, and 3. We will need 2 presiding judges and 2 alternate judges must be appointed for election day, and 1 presiding judge and 1 alternate judge for early voting. Also, the same judges that will serve on early voting can possibly serve for election day. In your packet, you can find a list of the last 2 elections that the city of San Juan has held, and the names are on there from the last election and the one prior to that.
Hold on, give me a minute. Whoa. Election judges. Okay, so now for, I guess let's just start off with the early vote. Okay, location, obviously it's been approved, we're having it here at the site. 1.
Yes.
2, we gotta approve the judge for early vote and then also have a second judge, okay, an alternate judge?
Yes.
For early vote, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the judges, they're the ones, do they appoint their clerks?
Yes, they
Right.
will be appointing their clerks.
So, okay, all right. And then we're gonna need another judge for election day. Am I
Actually,
correct?
two judges for
Oh,
election day. For both locations.
For both sides?
Yes.
On election day?
Right.
Correct. And
And
then
2
do we need
alternates.
2 alternates
Yes.
as well?
Yes.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, okay. All right. So, Rick, do we take the vote on stating on the record for early vote and election day, or can we take the vote for early vote and then come back and do the election day? Or is it just one, everyone?
It's up to
It's
you.
because I kind of don't want to get confused. You get what I'm saying?
Are you saying like make one motion for election day and one motion for early vote?
Correct.
Or you want the same election judges for both early vote and
Well, just to
election day?
state on the record, like take a vote for early vote, and then once that vote comes in, then we'll work on the election day.
You could do that, you could
You-
bifurcate it.
Yeah,
You're
you
fine
can
with
do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and make a motion for early vote, appoint Ruben Navarro as a judge, and the alternate, I'll go ahead and appoint, I don't see. You don't? It's page 108.
108.
So I guess for early vote, I'll go ahead, just to repeat it again, appoint Ruben Navarro for the judge for early vote and the alternate Jennifer Villar. And that's in a motion. Is there a second? It's been second. All those in favor say aye. Motion carries. Now, the judge decides the clerks for early vote. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now for election day, for
Go ahead and state the polling location where you're designating the judge,
Yeah.
just so that it's on the record as well.
which is the early vote is gonna be here in our
Right.
commission meeting room.
Yeah, but for election day.
Election day, okay. I'll go ahead and, hold on, let me see for. So on election day, which is May 1st, I'll go ahead and make a motion to appoint, Ruben Navarro for judge here at the, commission meeting room site with the alternate Jennifer Vidal as well. And that's for, election day here in the commission meeting room. And then on the north side, at the fire station, I'll go ahead and, make a motion to appoint as a judge Ricardo Martinez Jr. And then the alternate, we can go with Heather Guerrero as the alternate. You got that?
Yes.
And that's in a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you. We're good, right?
Yes.
You got that? Okay, thank you.
The next item
Yeah,
on
they choose, I'm sorry, hold
No,
on.
no.
And just for the record, they choose the clerks. Right, okay. Go ahead, sir.
the
Thank
next
you.
item on the resolutions is consider resolution for voluntary annexation petition of the Valley Range Phase 2 subdivision, setting dates and times of public hearing and directing the planning department to prepare the service plan of the 18.32 acre tract of land out of lot 5, block 27, Alamo Land and Sugar Company subdivision located approximately a quarter of a mile west of Cesar Chavez Road along the north side of Whole Acres Road is requested by OC Development Ltd. Mr. Escobar.
So OC Development, they're asking for a voluntary annexation. This property is east of the drainage ditch on Cesar and Hall Acres, so it's actually gonna be the phase 2 to Valley Ranch subdivision. So the first part would be to accept it and then also set the calendar, which we're proposing April 13th and May 11th readings. So we did look at this area, you know, they are gonna propose that residential subdivision, so that's why they're requesting the voluntary annexation.
At this time, is there any questions for Mr. Escobar? No? That being said, is there a motion to approve? Is there a second? I'll second that. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carried. Thank you, sir.
The next item, consider amendment of resolution 21-05, issuing order and notice of city election to correct the statement of applications by mail to be sent to Hidalgo County instead of city secretary. Ms. Cavazos.
On February 9th, Resolution 2105, issuing order notice of city election for Mayor Place 1, Commissioner Place 2, and Commissioner Place 3 was approved by the City Commission. However, in the previous meeting, the City Commission voted unanimously on having Hidalgo County run the city election on May 1st, 2021. Since Hidalgo County will be handling the election, it is best for all materials pertaining to said election be mailed to Yvonne Ramon, election administrator. So if you see on the attachments, I attached the resolution 2105 with the strikeout with my name and the city mailing address, and it was changed to hers. That would be the amendment.
So pretty much, they will handle all the mail-ins. Am I correct?
Correct.
Nothing comes to the city?
Nothing should be coming to the city since they're the ones handling the election.
Any questions for Ms. Diana? No, we're good. With that being said, is there a motion approved? So moved. Is there a second? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Under contractuals, considering entering into interlocal cooperation agreement between the city of San Juan and Hidalgo County to provide efficient and effective library service to county residents. Mrs. Sin?
Good afternoon, Mayor, Commissioners.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
This is the agreement that we have every year.
Every year?
Every year, just the money amount changes. Last year was 14,959, and this year is 14,863. A difference of $96, but it's about the same every year. That's what we get.
Good, good. With that being said, is there a motion to approve? Is there a second? Second. All those in favor? Aye. Motion carries. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
The next item on the consent agenda, today we have item A and B, tax relation report and meeting minutes for December 14, 2020. If you have any questions, discuss anything further, we can always pull them out or vote them as together.
Time, is there anything that we need to amend or modify under consent agenda? Amend or modify? With that being said, is there a motion to approve? Has been second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you.
The next item, Mayor, Commissioners, under executive session, we have the San Juan City Commission will convene executive session in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act, Vernon, Texas statutes, and codes annotated Government Code Chapter 551 and 551.071, consultation with attorney. Today we have a couple of items pursuant to Section 551.087, economic development negotiations, deliberation regarding financial incentives to a business prospect, Project SC, and pursuant to Section 551.087, economic development negotiations, and 551.071, consultation with attorney, deliberation regarding the economic development incentive agreement between the City of San Juan EDC, and the shops at San Juan LLC.
Okay. With that being said, is there a motion to enter executive session? Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. We'll be going to executive session at 6:28 p.m. Thank you. We're back from executive session at 6:45 p.m. Is there a motion to reconvene? Is there a second? Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Under executive session A1, I'll go ahead and make the motion to proceed as directive. That's a motion. Is there a second? Second. There's been second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. And under executive session A2, no action at this time. No action for the record under executive session A2. That being said, is there a motion to adjourn? So moved. Is there a second? This meeting has been adjourned at 6:46 p.m. Thank you. Thank you.